a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
The bits.
Welcome to The Bits, hosted by your favorite jam buds, Robert.
And Charlie.
Woo! Charlie, we're here for another one. Charlie, would you like to have some breakfast with me?
I really would. Yeah, let's go to breakfast together. Actually, we had breakfast together.
Oh, yeah, we did. Well, what did you have at the diner? Because I had chicken tenders and fries.
What did I have at the diner? I know I had mac and cheese balls.
Yes.
And then what did I have? Like an omelet? I think I had an omelet.
Maybe, which is funny because I don't remember what you got, but I remember what Darian got because she was right next to you. She got fried chicken and waffles.
Always good.
Always
it's always
good.
good to that.
Always
I
good.
just love me an omelet. And mac and cheese balls being on the menu? Like, come on. I gotta try it.
Yeah, I just like chicken tenders. My neurodivergent brain has like 5 safe foods, and chicken tenders is one of them. And I only trusted the chicken tenders, and then those chicken tenders betrayed me because they were not that good.
I feel like that's like true of most neurodivergent people that they like chicken nuggets or chicken tenders of some sort, right? I feel like that's just a thing.
It's the neurospicy.
Yeah.
So Charlie,
Robert,
guess what? We're looking today at season 1, episode 4, Together Breakfast, which premiered also November 11th, 2013.
Whoa, no way.
Wowzer.
11-11 again.
11-11 again. Stephen attempts to get the crystal gems to take part in his special breakfast tradition, but instead finds himself tumbling through the magical rooms of the Crystal Temple.
Stephen has a Tumblr?
Tumbling down Tumblr. Honestly. Hey, kids, hey, can I talk about how Tumblr bullied John Green off Tumblr?
Why? This is your favorite thing to talk about, isn't it?
It's so funny because he joined Tumblr again like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
To promote his coffee company.
Yeah.
And it's fucking hilarious. Hey, so for those who don't know, John Green was bullied off Tumblr. Why was he bullied off Tumblr? You'll have to wait till the end of the episode to find out.
Okay.
Or you could Google it, but if you Google it, I'll be disappointed in you.
Okay. I'll Google it right now.
God fucking
But I already know the
Charlie.
story.
Yeah, it's because John Green likes big sweaty balls or whatever it is they fucking edited. Tumblr bullying John Green off of Tumblr is the reason Tumblr no longer has blog edits.
So, Stephen.
Universe. Stephen. So the episode opens up. It's the morning. Stephen's looking for the gems, but like the house is empty. So he decides to make breakfast, and Jesus Christ, it's just sugar on sugar with more sugar. You would love this.
I do love it. I mean, it's also got a little bit of salt in there. Like, it's got to be some salty, buttery popcorn, right?
Charlie, it's just sugar on sugar on sugar. For the love of God,
if
eat
it's
a
kettle
vegetable.
corn, then yes. But
Charlie, eat a vegetable, a singular vegetable. Name a vegetable that you will stomach.
Chocolate.
Okay, so I'll put some broccoli in your chocolate. Got it.
No,
you can't taste the broccoli, Charlie.
I can.
No, you can't. The things that Stephen puts on this tower of waffles include syrup, whipped cream, and popcorn, completing it with a strawberry garnish on top. Jesus Christ, so much sugar.
It's so good. Okay. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day.
Serving it up Gary's way.
but I always have like a problem like trying to make myself breakfast because it's like it's first thing in the morning. I'm like too tired and I don't want to like think about things. I want to just like eat something. But breakfast foods always my favorite. Yeah. I I don't know. Breakfast is good.
Breakfast is good. Do you like eating breakfast by yourself or with your family?
Okay, so in the morning I don't like being around people, especially because I'm just like, no, I need to wake up. Please do not interact with me. When my parents interact with me in the morning, I am cranky and I'm like, get the fuck out of my face.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
Steven has both syrup and whipped cream on his waffles.
It's so much sugar, please. Charlie, how do you eat waffles? What do you put on your waffles?
Um
Do you like waffles
I
for starters?
I like waffles and I like pancakes
Do you like French toast?
sometimes.
Do, can't wait to get a mouth waffle. I mean, Jesus, there are probably people alive today who like Steven Universe who don't know that, and it makes me feel old.
Yeah, I know of the thing, but also I wanted to be truthful.
How do you eat your waffles, Charlie?
It really depends. I feel like waffles, I'm more inclined to do whipped cream. Pancakes, it's like a 50-50 on whether it's whipped cream or if it's syrup.
Oh my god,
But
so
like
much sugar.
ever since I went to Canada, I've become a purist for syrup. Like if it's like the fake shit, I'm not into it anymore. It has to be real maple syrup.
Meanwhile, there's me. I love the fake shit. You know, especially what I like? Sugar-free maple syrup.
I hate you.
It's literally great because it's flavored with like one of those like sugar substitutes. And it
No,
tastes just as good, actually a little bit
no,
better. And I pour a little bit on, maybe a little
no.
knob of
Why
butter,
are
and
you so anti-sugar?
because Charlie, how are we the same age and you're still so pro sugar? I eat any excess sugar, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, well, I don't feel pain.
So Garnet walks in, she warps. Garnet
Yeah?
walks into
You
our
okay?
pen. Yeah, no, I'm just like I just hard transition to
You
so
did.
so Garnet warps into the room and Steven is like, "Hey, let's have some breakfast." And Garnet has to decline because she has to
No,
go
no, but the dad joke he makes, he's like,
uh
"It's not really healthy, but it's in a stack." So you could
it's
say it's a balanced
balanced
breakfast?
breakfast.
And he's
No.
got that face. I love it. I love this so much, okay?
I forgot
This
that
moment.
Garnet doesn't like laugh or really have a like very loving mother personality with Steven at the beginning. Like she cares about him, but she's more motherly and loving in future seasons.
Yeah. It definitely develops more. She's very stoic and badass.
The development of badass square mom.
Yeah. I mean, she's still the best one, regardless. So, Garnet is the best one. She lets Steven have fun.
I love how Garnet shows him a scroll that she's like, I have to burn because it has strange patterns and
God.
voices. And I'm like, did Garnet find like a scroll for Satan? Like, what the fuck?
I want explanations on what the fuck this scroll is, but we'll never know. She has to burn it. Steven takes a picture with his phone, and then she rips his phone out of his hand and is like, I have to burn this too. Like,
Big rip. Garnet
any
phones
evidence.
are not cheap, but also apparently Garnet, Pearl, and Amethyst have some undisclosed amount of money, so maybe they could just buy him a new phone.
I I think they just steal money. Um God, I once had a friend that was like, "Hey, my theory is that like they're gems, you know? So they pull off these like weird heists where they sell themselves as the gems and then like, you know, take the money and then run away." Yeah, otherwise I have no idea how they get money because Greg is not giving them money. Greg needs to live and he has a car wash.
That's not doing so well financially.
And they don't have jobs. So, how are they getting money?
It's just Amethyst committing bank robberies.
Did we already come up with this theory that, like, maybe one of them invested in Apple or something?
Yeah, we came up with that theory.
I still think that should be canon.
Yeah, that they use Garnet's future vision to like play the stocks.
Yeah, and Garnet's like, this is for your college fund, Steven.
It's wild that Steven eventually does go to college, but that's going way ahead.
Does he?
Does he go to college, or does he just leave Beach City?
I think he just leaves Beach City.
Just to, like, explore the world and get a therapist? Jeez Louise.
I think that's all he needs, is he gets a therapist, he's gonna watch Connie go to college.
Yeah. So Steven tries to open the temple door with his gem. He can't. Amethyst comes in dressed shapeshifted like a cop.
Okay, wait, before oh no, that is what happened next. You're right. I was getting confused with like later Amethyst stuff.
Nope. All cops are bastards, including shapeshifting cop Amethyst.
Yeah, random purple cop with a gun didn't age well. No, at least she's not blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Yeah. So yeah, Stephen like knows it's Amethyst right off the bat, but he's just like, gotta save the breakfast. She's gonna shoot it with the water. Ah, dives, and yeah, that's
Steven miraculously keeps these waffles dry and steady the entire time.
yeah, like throughout all of the shenanigans in this episode. He also like changes his shirt because he got water on it.
And then Amethyst immediately re-wets him. I mean, they're just Greg's shirts that he used to sell when he was touring. He has like a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's still funny.
It's still funny. It's still very funny.
He only has one shirt.
Yeah, so Pearl comes out of the temple using Amethyst's door. Amethyst is pissed. Amethyst and Pearl go back through the door, but Steven follows just before Pearl's door closes,
Yeah,
right?
he follows Pearl. Yeah, Pearl like was like, Amethyst, you stole one of my swords. But like Amethyst doesn't steal any of Pearl's stuff. It just like falls down a waterfall. So yeah, Pearl's room is just water. It's just waterfalls. It's just so much water because like I mean Pearl's comes from oysters and shells and shit. So it makes sense. I get it. And Steven is just like swimming in here with one hand, keeping the together breakfast like up. But of course he falls down a waterfall because again it's all waterfalls. I think Pearl just has to like jump from waterfall to waterfall and he just like falls straight down it. And where does he end up? Amethyst.
In Amethyst's room, where all the junk from Pearl's room falls into, and Amethyst has spent a lot of time making it all look messy. So, Steven's like, but it still looks messy. Why are you saying it's all organized? And she's like, I know, thanks. It's all hard work.
Yeah, because Pearl like tried to clean her room, and Amethyst was like, "No, I gotta mess it up. I have a system. Don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with the system. Amethyst is neurodivergent.
Listen, I don't think any of these characters are neurotypical. Find me a Steven Universe character who is neurotypical. I dare you. Oh wait, I can name one. Marty.
Amethyst notices that Steven has them waffles, so she chases him.
She just likes food.
Yeah, it's a weird, wacky, like... there are moments where, like, Steven's upside down and, like, downside up and, like, right side left, left side... and it's, like, a big fucking, like...
It's like, does gravity apply? What's happening?
I think it only applies when Steven realizes, because Steven realizes the waffles... It's a cartoon, right? Okay, so yeah.
Maybe it's like gem powers and Steven can like stay aloft and it's fine, but the breakfast doesn't count. So that's why he has to turn that upside down to keep it from like,
Yeah, and he has to turn it right side up when he's right side up. It's a bunch
it's weird.
Bunch of wibbly wobbly timey wimey. And then they finally end up going down a red glowing pole.
He ends up in like the heart of the Crystal Temple, which, okay, I'm so confused by this temple. I don't know how to dive into that. I'm just like confused by it. But they're just like, oh, Steven, be careful. It's connected to like all different parts of the temple. It's dangerous.
And then he freaks out and he falls down another like pit thingy into the burning room.
Okay, but did you see where he went before the burning room?
I did look away for a little bit. Where did he go?
Well, he's like
Was
going down this
was
like
it Rose's
fire hose
room?
pole. Yes. He's just like, "Oh, this room's nice. It's just like pink and it's got clouds." And then he goes into the scary room like at the bottom.
Rose's room. I can't wait to see Steven try to take a selfie with his mom.
Boy, that's like a ways away. I'm not emotionally ready.
Neither am I. This is definitely the part of the episode where I was like, "Oh my god, Steven, shut the fuck up! You're so annoying." When he straight up sees Garnet trying to like burn this fucking gas monster that came out of the possessed scroll, and he's like, "Oh wow, all of us are here together. Let's have the breakfast." I'm like, "Oh my god, Steven, please."
And she's just trying to contain it in a bubble, like just for a little while, so she can like I don't know if she's trying to like burn it as well or something, but she's trying to destroy it, and she can't hold the bubble, and then it becomes the breakfast. It's breakfast, evil breakfast.
Evil breakfast.
It's got all the power of a breakfast, is what Garnet says, and I love it. I love that so much.
Yeah. So they have to put the together breakfast into lava. It's so sad. That looked like good waffles. Sugary as fuck, but they looked like good waffles.
Eat some damn sugar, Robert.
Eat some damn vegetables, Charbine.
No,
And then no sugar for me.
I hate you.
Now, you know what the sugar I love is? The sugar from fruits. I cut up some watermelon for the week. It is delicious.
Fruits be good, man.
At least you eat fruits. Like, you're at least getting some of your vitamins. You're also drinking water right in front of me. Good
I am
pancake.
drinking water. I also have some like really good fruit juice in the fridge right now.
Charbine, you are being a good pancake.
I love my juice, actually.
Everyone apologizes. They're like, it's time, we'll have breakfast together. And then later.
And they make a new breakfast and it's even bigger. So it's more sugary, actually.
Yeah, God.
And then what happens? They're just staring at it like, oh shit. Oh, I have trauma now.
I have trauma from breakfast. And they're just like, let's order a pizza. And then what does Garnet say as the episode closes out on her?
Well, it did try to kill us.
And then the iris just closes on her. It's fucking hilarious.
It's wonderful.
I love she you know what? Early Garnet reminds me of Ferb from Phineas and Ferb, where all you need is like the one liner at the end.
So right. They're the same person.
They're both British.
They're both British. Okay, now I need Ferb's voice actor to sing Stronger Than You. Okay, so this is the first time we see Steven using his super strength, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when he's able to like force the together breakfast into the lava pool just by himself.
Steven's
Very cool.
strong. He's strong man. Steven, if Steven went to school in like third grade, if his teacher was like, "Can any young strapping men help me carry the chairs?" Steven would be able to carry like all the chairs.
He's definitely that one. I was also that kid. I was just like, no, I'm gonna do it because I'm strong. Let me
Stronger than you.
Because I wanted to be cool.
So, despite the fact that Pearl doesn't like food, Pearl does not object to creating the together breakfast or getting pizza.
Yeah, there's a few early episodes. I think the next one is like the birthdays one, where she's like, I do like pie.
Yeah.
Where, until the episode with Alexandrite, I don't think it's specified that she does not eat food.
See, it's only canon for me. You know what canonized for me that Pearl doesn't like to eat food?
What?
Those Thomas Sander vines.
Oh, God.
Where he's like, who ate my fries? Amethyst? No, not me. Pearl? It's like... Okay, I'm gonna go look it up just because I want to quote it exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've also seen like people animate it. So
oh, it's who ate my fries? Lapis, I don't like fries. Pearl, I don't like food.
Yeah.
Steven, it was Amethyst. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Good time. So yeah, that's what canonized for me that Pearl does not eat food.
Good.
When the smoke monster possessed together breakfast, it's similar from the part of Wander Over Yonder. I am not aware of this movie.
Isn't that a show?
I was not aware it was. I am not aware of it.
I have heard that it existed. I remember seeing trailers for it or whatever when it was on TV, but I never watched it. So yeah, that is a show. So that's a reference. And also, hey, we're talking about Rose's room in the continuity. Literally, it's the poll. The poll lets you see Rose's room, and it also lets you go down to the basement.
I love how you say room, and I love how you say continuity. You're great, Charlie. Just keep being you. Never change.
What did I do wrong?
No, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just being you.
Continuity? Room?
Continuity.
Okay, who are we giving Pearl points to in this episode? I'm gonna give my Pearl point to the strawberry on top of the Together Breakfast for it did it. It really did it. And it stayed there the entire time.
I'm gonna give my Pearl point to the pizza they're gonna order because they're traumatized by breakfast.
That's valid. That's absolutely valid.
Hey Charlie, so I got a question for you.
You got a question? Okay, what's the question?
I got a question. You're not the only questionnaire in this podcast duo.
What?
My question is, what would you consider the Together Breakfast? What would be your own Together Breakfast?
Oh, this is too big of a question, Robert.
I would just go with I would go with hash brown, a couple fried eggs, some bacon.
You know what?
Some toast.
I think my own Together Breakfast would be whatever food that I would eat together with people I love, like Robert.
Robert. I'm putting sugar-free maple syrup on my stuff. Don't touch me with the whipped cream.
I think the problem there is that we're just eating separate breakfasts. We're not actually eating together.
I guess I love you enough that I will endure the amount of sugar you consume.
Yeah, do you want to know what kind of thing I do with the pancakes? It's chocolate chip pancakes, and then it's whipped cream.
My brother in Christ, that's so much sugar.
I like sugar, okay?
Well, if every podcast was perfect,
we wouldn't have the bits.
I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully I will have put a vegetable into Charlie.
No! Bye.
Bye!
You can follow this podcast socials at The Bits SU Pod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our Diamond line through thebitsSUpod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms, and I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme page on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Damn is spelled D-A-M. If you want to hear more from me, check out one of my many podcasts. I have a Once Upon a Time podcast called Entering Storybrooke, a Kim Possible podcast called That's a Sitch, and an Osman Verse podcast called The Truum Grammar Book Club.
The Bits is proud to be a part of Deus Ex Media, which features great podcasts like The Restricted Section, a chapter-by-chapter Harry Potter pod with lots of spoilers all the time.
What's up, potheads? I'm Christina Kahn, host of The Restricted Section, the Harry Potter Slander Harry Potter Book Club podcast. We are a raunchy, rambling, unabashedly pro-trans rights Harry Potter Book Club podcast hosted by a bunch of nihilistic millennials who are desperately clinging to childhood fantasies as a way to escape the monotony of our 9-to-5 work culture and the inevitable extinction of the human race at our own hands. Isn't it wild that this book series was spontaneously created by the gods and has no actual author? Welcome to the show. The Restricted Section releases episodes on Wednesdays. This summer we're releasing bonus episodes fortnightly. We just finished The Goblet of Fire, so you have plenty of time to catch up before we start Order of the Phoenix at the end of August. The Restricted Section is a Movie Night Crew Network podcast and can be found at Restricted Section Pod or at Restricted Pod across all the socials. And just to make it clear, fuck TERFs.
Okay, you do trivia. I'm gonna go look up on that that like request site. I forget what it's called. If his voice actor's on there.
Okay. Well, it's time for Crystal Temple Trivia.
Who the fuck is Thomas Brody? Wait!
Yes? Yes, Robert? Are you okay?
No fucking way. This is who I'm thinking it is, right? It's
Thomas Brody Sangster?
No fucking way.
He's like the kid from The Maze Runner and Love Actually.
Anyway, yeah, Thomas Brody Sangster fucked me up. I did not know that this guy. He's in Game of Thrones. He's in Annie McPhee. He's in a bunch of shit. I did not know he was
He
the fucking
is.
voice actor for Phineas and for Ferb. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Trivia, Charlie. Trivia. Give us the trivia.
Dave X Media.